Hi, welcome to CodeRangers. And today I'm very happy because this is the very first lecture of our full stack Java developer for beginners playlist. Okay, which I am going to record and upload day on day on our CodeRangers YouTube channel. And I am happy with one more thing, that is uh, you are ambitious and you want to do something with your life, and most specifically you are going to be a programmer and you want a job in an IT industry. So I think this is the main reason you are watching this video. If you are watching this video means I am confirmed that you are very ambitious in your life. Okay, so I am happy because this is the beginning very first video of our full stack Java developer series. Okay, so why we are calling it as full stack? Because we know some here and there we have two types of technologies. One is front end and one is back end. You people also may be hearing here and there in YouTube channels or with your fellow colleagues who are working in IT industries. Okay, so, if you are a developer who can develop front-end technologies and who can work with front-end technologies and as well as back-end technologies, means you have the scope of getting a job into two job roles. Whether you can go for a front-end developer or you can go for a back-end developer. So this is the reason I'm going to teach you the both technologies. Okay. Initially, we are beginning with the back-end development. Okay, why is our backend development? Okay, as you know, backend developers are most demanded in the industries nowadays. Okay, later you can switch to front end also if you like the creativity in you. If you have any creativity, or if you feel you can create things, designs, you can create design, then you can go for front end technology. Okay, after completing this backend, later we will switch to front end. Clear? So let us begin our first lecture today then. Okay, so let us begin with generally some small little bit introduction. As you people already know what are computers, so let us discuss some basics, because I hope because you are a very initial beginner to the coding, so let me give you some basics of computer. Okay, so generally what is a computer? Okay, as we know, computer, it is an electronic device which accepts data as input and gives result as output, and that too in accurate and very fast manner. Okay, and more specifically, computer doesn't understand human language. Okay, as we know, it is an electronic device, so it has its own language to understand. And what it is? Binary language, 0 and 1. Okay, and if we talk about some insights, means 0 it is considered as the power supply is off, and 1 it is considered power supply is 1. Okay, we are not going into that much depth, so let us continue. And what we have here, it has hardware and software. Clear? Hardware means what? General, the physical parts of a computer, keyboard, mouse, monitor, CPU and all. Clear? And another part is software. Okay, and here what kind of software it possesses? Actually, a computer, it has application softwares. Application softwares, as you people know nowadays, what we are using in the mobile applications, and in desktop we will use like MS Office, Word, Tally and all. These are software applications. Okay, now second types of softwares what we have here is language softwares. Okay, these are the main softwares which we are discussing and which we are going to learn. Okay, and why we have to learn? Right, some languages I have already written here, language software, which are they? C, C++, Java and Python. Clear? Now computer has another unit which is most important unit, that is memory part. It has two types of memory, that is primary and secondary. Clear? In primary, as you people know already, it is RAM. RAM is a place where it temporarily holds the data until unless we save that particular data and it go and store in the hard disk of our computer. Temporarily it holds the data. That is the main duty of RAM in our operating system or in our computer. Now secondary memory means this is the main memory. Okay, where the things go and store, like whatever we create, files, presentations, whatever we create, this is the location where all the files are going to be stored. Clear? and SSDs. SSD means, as you people know, solid state drive. Now this is trending, or you can say now these are booming because these are bit faster to work. So nowadays we are seeing that RAM is also, it is in SSD format and hard disk also. So that is why nowadays machines are very much capable to run faster and faster. Clear? Now get into the main topic here. Clear? Here you can see, generally a user uses a computer. Okay, whenever user open his a machine or a computer, and if he started working on something, let us suppose he is working on MS Office for suppose, and he is creating a an application or whatever, any documentation part he is working. Okay, until unless he saves the data, okay, he saves that particular file where it is, it was on temporary on our RAM, which was in our computer has a hard drive. Clear? Here in the RAM, whatever the activity this user performs, it was temporary holding here. Okay, when the user completes his task, okay, or completes his presentation, whatever he is working on, then finally he will go to storing that particular file. Okay, that particular file, whenever the user clicks on save button, then from RAM to hard disk it will go and store there. Clear? Now, what kind of users are there in the market? There are a lot many types of people in the market. People, they are business people, some are mathematician, faculties, different people with different requirements. Okay, so almost all nowadays applications are built for every user. Okay, now the question is, what if this user has a unique kind of requirement? Okay, let us say this user, he is a mathematician. Okay, and he is working on let us say some complicated computations or any complicated simplification he has to make. Okay, and he doesn't find any application in the market to solve his problem. Obviously he can solve it in a paper, using paper and pen, because he is a mathematician. But to make the thing faster, because IT is trending, softwares are trending, so what if he wants any software or any application which can do his work? Okay, then what? Then we don't have any application. Okay, now being a software developer, if you are a software developer, okay, then you must be able, or you must be in a position to build a particular solution for this user. Okay, solution in the sense, he needs a mobile application or web application or a desktop application. According to his wish, we have to build him and give him so that he can work. Okay, so how you can do? If you have to build an application or any web application or mobile application or desktop application, then how you will be going to build on a computer? Okay, generally computer, what it is a machine, and it understands only binary language, that is 0 and 1. And being a human, you know only English or any language whichever you speak. Okay, but machine doesn't understand it. Then how the things goes? Because you have to develop an application using the particular machine, and there should be an interaction between you and that particular machine on which you are working to build an application. That means you have to give instruction to the machine, and according to the given instructions, that machine has to work. So how the things goes? Now here the main part comes, which is programming languages. Why and what? Why programming languages? Clear? Now these are the programming languages which plays very major role, which helps us to interact with that particular machine. Okay, how we are interacting? We interact within our own language. Let us say we are English people. Okay, and we know English. Okay, and we are giving the instruction to the machine in English language, and this programming language help us to give the instructions to the particular machine in English language. Then this language, it will convert that English language to machine language, which is zeros and ones, and according to that converted zeros and ones binary language, this machine will respond. Okay, this is how we will build the applications, and main reason for using this programming languages is to give instruction to the computer in English language. Okay, and as well, what we have, Okay, you can see here's the second point. Computer understands their own language, which is machine code made up of zeros and ones. This is very difficult for humans to read and write directly. Okay, we can't work on binary code. Okay, in initial days, the computer scientist has worked on zeros and ones. Later, we have updated to assemblers and all. Later, we are working with programming languages now. What and all these we will see. Okay. Now, the key reasons why we are using programming languages: to communicate with the computers efficiently and to develop softwares. Software maybe it may be a mobile application or web application or a desktop application. Okay, or to automate the task. Automate the task means, as I said you before, if he is the user is a mathematician, okay, he will enter some steps to calculate. Okay, always whatever he enters, the steps it will be performed by default automatically. Okay, and or to solve problems. Clear? Okay, so this is the main reason why we are using programming languages. Okay, and machine language made of zero. Okay, done. This is the okay, I think this introduction is sufficient for programming languages, why we are using programming languages. And let me tell you one thing also. Okay, this is also very much efficient. Okay, let us get some deeper into this evolution of programming languages. Okay, why programming languages? We already knew, to communicate with the machine. Okay, what are the programming languages initially used? Okay, in the initial days, as I said, computer scientists or coders or programmers. Okay, whoever code, that is up to them. You can say computer scientists, coders, or programmers, depending upon their designation. Okay, this is just to get into the topic. Machine level language. Machine level language, here it is 0 1, like this they have written the code in somehow. Okay, this is machine level language. Directly machine understands this code because this is machine's language, 0 and 1. Okay, in this format, in initial days, people have written the code, but this is very much difficult. Okay, very much difficult. So later what happened? Assemblers, we have assembly level language. Okay, which are written in the Roman letters format. This is how the code may be. Because why I'm saying maybe, even also myself, I haven't learned these things since my colleges. I had working with high level languages only. Okay, this is my assumption. Like this they have written, and this is not binary language. Even we are working with assembly level language, but this is not binary language. This is not zero and then how the computer is understanding itself. Okay, these assembly level languages, what they have done, they have uses assemblers, which are tools used to convert the code into binary code. Okay, this is some language, assembly level language. Okay, which is using like Roman letters type. It has been converted to binary language. How? Using assemblers. Assemblers are the tools. Okay, and this we called it as low level language. Okay, later what happened? Major updates have came, and computer scientists come up with nice solutions. They are high level languages. Okay, these high level languages accept data in the form of English. We write the code completely in pure English, and later converted it to machine language or code. Okay, Here you can see assembly level language using assemblers to convert the code. Then what about these high level languages? How they are converting the code which was written in English languages? They use compilers or interpreters. Okay, these compilers and interpreters plays the major role in the process of converting the English language to machine language, which is binary code. Okay, so this is how we are working with high level languages. As I said, they are most popular languages, okay, in the market, which is C, C sharp, C++, Java, Python and all. Okay, now why we are learning this? As I said, we don't have to be proficient or be any master in all the languages. We can work with any language in the beginning, okay, which is very much required in the industries in this current scenario. That is sufficient. Later we can learn or go for with learning any other languages also. Okay, and in our next lecture we will see why we are learning Java. More specifically, why we are learning Java. Okay. I hope this video it was very much useful for you people, and I request all of you to do subscribe the channel and share the same channel in your network also. Okay. So until then, keep learning. We shall meet in the next lecture.